I'm just going all in, but my parents are just like not accepting it. What should I do?
As soon as you start going on the attack, they're going to get on the defensive. You didn't even listen to what I said. Welcome to adulthood. Jack Pietro wants to join in. What's up, man? How you doing?
What's good? So basically what came up is I'm going all in on business, right? On entrepreneurship and shit like that. So when I was a kid, I would always go work on my grandmother's. Like I have that talent in me. Like you can tell. I made $100,000 profit selling candy in school. So there's like no in a week. So there's like no doubt in my mind. I'm just going all in, but my parents are just like not accepting it. What should I do?
How old are you?
14.
So there's two paths. One, the easy path to start is to have the honest conversation.
Like I know exactly who I am. I know what I want. I want to change the world. I want to build big freaking businesses. Like I know what I want, but they're just not like legit, bro. I'm taking it so far. Like 2 weeks ago, I had a parent-teacher conference because my grades are going down in school because of like how all in I've been going. So it's getting tough, man.
You didn't even listen to what I said.
We'll have the honest conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you have the
honest
conversation with your parents to say, instead of being on the defensive, like why don't you guys support me? Like I need to go off and do this. Like as soon as you start going on the attack, they're going to get on the defensive. Instead, saying, here's what I think. Like, if I don't give it my shot, I'm worried I'm going to regret this my whole life.
I've been trying to tell them that because, like, I legit know exactly what I want. I've been trying to get this message to them. Like, I'm not saying, oh, you guys don't support me. I'm saying more like, Dad, I know who I am. I know what I want. And then,
no, but already your whole tone is very, like, combative.
You get it, right, bro? Like, at least someone gets it. Like, it's...
No, I get it. But if you want to get somebody on your page, you don't attack them. You don't come in with a combative mindset. You're going to lose because when you get combative with somebody, if I start fighting you, it's like, dude, what are you doing? Stop it. You suck. Like immediately you're going to put your walls up and be on the defensive. And then we can't get anywhere.
Yeah.
So the honest conversation doesn't mean like you go hard on your parents and
see, I'm like, I've been nice about it. Like I've really been pretty nice about it, but it's really my dad that's attacking it really hard. Like he'll kind of manipulate the conversation into an argument and just gets bad, man. We argue a lot. It's getting really tough, and I'm really not like I'm just hyped up because I'm in here right now, and I really want to get this message to you. It's just like I really want this. It's my DNA. It's my blood. I've had family members that have built businesses, big businesses. Freaking like I love it, man. I love the grind, the process of building, the creating. Just people just don't get it. Even my Instagram page is blown up.
Okay, but like, do your parents love you?
Yeah, of course.
So understand that the advice that they have for you is out of love, right? They're in a different world.
Yeah, I get that. But like,
right?
I'm even telling them, like, I know you guys want the best for me, but by doing what you think is best for me, you're hurting me.
No, dude, you can't say that. You're attacking them.
Yeah.
As soon as you say you're hurting me, you put them on the defensive.
That makes more sense now.
And then they're going to fight. So you need to disarm them. You need to come from the other side. You need to come from a sad, loving place, not an aggressive, angry place.
So like, do more things with my family, like get them into a comfort zone or something like that.
No, the conversation with them is first you have to remind yourself before going in that, okay, my dad loves me. Like just remind yourself, right? Because as soon as your dad gets in your face, he's going to trigger you, and then you're going to get pissed, and then you're going to fight, and then it's not going to go anywhere. So you got to learn. This is now becoming an entrepreneur and an adult. You got to be the bigger man. You got to be the bigger man than your dad in this conversation. Welcome to adulthood, right? So you remind yourself going in, my dad loves me. He's doing this out of love. He's from a different world. He doesn't understand what's possible.
Well, no, he gets it though, because about 20 years ago he was gonna go into a motorcycle business with this guy, but he thought the guy was all cheap, and he ended up settling for a job that's only given him like
20 years ago. No, it's nothing similar. 20 years ago, the opportunities that your dad had 20 years ago is nothing compared to what you have right now.
Well, he was selling on eBay. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I'm trying to start.
Dude, you can make a business off your phone, right? Like cell phones didn't even exist 20 years ago.
True, true.
So no matter what your dad thinks he understands, he doesn't get it. Like he's just from a different world, and that's
Yeah.
okay. So he's trying to give you advice and think out in a loving way from when he was a 14-year-old. But the world has massively changed.
That's it, because he wants me to act more like a 14-year-old. And I don't get why maybe it's because his dad, because my grandpa was an immigrant from Italy, so they just worked. They didn't have time for kids. He didn't go to any of his sports games. He just worked. So I think my dad wants to like see me be a kid more, but like I truly know what I want. Like this is rare. Like I get that I have like some special, and I just need to get my chef skills up because I have all the ingredients. I just need to like, I'm doing all the little things too.
That's a conversation to have, but not in a judgmental way. Like you actually ask him that question out of a loving way to try to actually get to know your dad better. Like all the things that you want your dad to do for you, to understand you, you need to do for him first. So why does he think this way? And don't judge him for it. Actually ask him, why does he think this way? And get to know him and where he's coming from. Because if he feels like you understand him, he's going to be way more likely to listen to you. And that's really rough as a 14-year-old, because this is like, you have to be the adult and you have to be the bigger person in this conversation. But you want to step into the big leagues, that's what it looks like.
Yeah, I want to go all in. 14, you're pretty much like a man. Like, great.
So act like a man, right? And have the honest conversation and actually seek to understand him without judging him and without assuming things about him, because you want him to be the same thing for you. You want him to actually understand you without him judging you. Like he's coming out and saying, "You're too young. You're 14. Like be a kid. What do you know? What you don't know what you're doing? Go. Like have fun. Go play outside with a soccer ball. You know, like." But why does he?
And I'll say stuff like, "Yeah." I'll be like, "Why would I do that? That would be
no. You're fighting him, dude. Stop fighting him."
So how should I come in at it? Like what would you do?
You sit down when he's not in a pissed off mood.
Okay.
Like when you're not triggered. No, but like you have like maybe tomorrow's Sunday. Maybe you sit down and over breakfast, or you say like you want to go out for lunch or coffee. You catch him when he's not in a pissed off mood. You say, hey, let's go for a walk tomorrow. Let's go grab a coffee tomorrow. Let me take you out for breakfast tomorrow or something, and say I want to know about you. Like I'm super curious about how you grew up. Tell me about your life when you were 14. You have to get to know him, because every response, I would try to evaluate every response that you give, because all I'm getting in this interaction, at least the one that we had, was that it's very combative. And what you're going to do is put him on the defensive. And then you can't, he would have to have no ego to be able to still listen to it, which he's not, because he's already tied into his opinion. So you have to break that. All of your responses are combative, and I get it. You're aggressive. You're young. Like you want to go off and get it. You're ready. It's prime time. You want to be held down. You don't want to have to listen to the rules. Times have changed. You're ready to go build your business. You want to be an all-time great. I get it. And there's definitely times where aggressiveness and assertion and confidence and attacking is the path. But there's also times where understanding and compassion and kindness and love is the path. And that's what you need first. The thing that's missing in your relationship is understanding both ways. So he's not willing to lead with that. You have to be the bigger man and do it first. Good luck, man. I'm sorry we got cut off. That was a good conversation. I want to see you win.
If you want to spend some one-on-one time with me, I have a special offer happening right now. Go check out the website right next to me. Continue to believe, and I'll see you there.